Oh, do you hear that? I think those might be sleigh bells. Or maybe it's just a guy from the Salvation Army with his red bucketed bell. Either way, you know that December is here. And by the way, chip in a few bucks for the guy at the Salvation Army, and they're always cold out there. So I like to chip in a few extra bucks when I can, but unfortunately I don't carry around as much cash as I once did. They should have like a QR code or an app or something to, be able to sort of contribute in that way. Anyhow, I digress. A few weeks ago, Forbes magazine, you may have saw the article. St. Louis is still a nice little secret. Now, I took a little exception to that title, just a little bit. I felt like it was a little bit of a microaggression about my beloved St. Louis. But what I will say is that the article actually did a good job of highlighting our rich history, and it talked about St. Louis being a hub for riverboats, wagon trains, the railroad, and the gateway to westward expansion. You probably hear me talk about it all the time, how underappreciated St. Louis is. And by the way, that is the genesis for why I put together the e-letter and these videos, is because people always say there's nothing to do or I don't know what's going on in St. Louis. So I just wanted to share with folks that there's always plenty of things to do here in St. Louis. The Forbes article even references the 2016 accolade, if you will, that Thrillist had for St. Louis, calling it the most overlooked city in America. So it's not just us, it's people outside of St. Louis that are not quite aware of everything that we have to offer. And the article goes on to mention some of the great food, the arts, the music scenes that are here present in St. Louis, of course. They talk about the Arch, of course. They say, it may not be the Eiffel Tower in Paris, but it's pretty dang close. I like that. I'll take that, Forbes magazine. The article also highlights Forest Park, one of my favorite places in the world. And as I often do, they made sure to mention that it's one of the largest city parks in America, larger than Central Park in New York. That is true. It is over 1,300 acres. For me, December is both a time to reflect and anticipate, a time to think about all the opportunities that the past year has brought, honor successes that have occurred, and learn from mistakes. I think Fennel Hudson said it best when he said, December, being the last month of the year, cannot help but make us think of what is to come. And I'll tell you what, there's a lot coming here still in the month of December as we sort of close the door on 2024. And as I do every month, I've got a few things for you to help you sort of get through the month and find maybe some surprising things or not so surprising things that St. Louis has to offer. Because unlike Forbes, I know that St. Louis is not a secret that it has so many amazing things going on. There's plenty to do every month, all year round. This week, Urban Chestnut is celebrating all things lager. Lagerfest is going down at both their beer hall and Grove Brewery locations, and it's bringing you a panel of guest speakers from some of the most respected names in lager brewing. And you can sample your way across more than 10 breweries from all over the country. It's pretty cool. It'll be a great time for sure. You can kick off your holiday celebration saying, yippee-ki-yay, mother, and check out all the action at Hot Pizza Cold Beer's holiday pop-up. Of course, given their name, there's gonna be pizza. I expect it to be hot. There will also be beer. I expect it to be cold. And there will be 80s style Christmas decor and Bruce Willis cutouts. The Cherokee Street Print Bazaar might be just a spot to grab something unique for everyone on your Christmas list. With more than 160 artists filling the venues and bars, you'll be able to find everything from postcards, printed fabric, wood cutouts, and so much more. It's an incredible experience, by the way. I mean, going there to check out some of the wares and the beautiful work that these artisans have created is just amazing. So I definitely encourage you to check that out. And you can bet that December brings us quite the array of Christmas light displays, as we know. Of course, my opportunities e-letter names just a few, including the Garden Glow at the Missouri Botanical Gardens, Santa's Magical Kingdom in Eureka out by Six Flags. We've got Candy Cane Lane over in South City. We got the brewery lights over at Anheuser-Busch, the St. Louis Zoo hosting Wild Lights, and Jingle in O'Fallon is bringing an immersive holiday experience with a twisting ice skating trail. Should be fun. So there's plenty to do outside, as we know, and of course there's plenty to do inside as well to keep you nice and warm. You can enjoy Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas at the Fabulous Fox, the Nutcracker presented by Coca, or the Candlelight Christmas Concert presented by the Bach Society. It's a Christmas tradition that's been celebrated in St. Louis since 1951. And Scott, I'm looking forward to seeing you. I hope you're going to be there still. I know that you've got a little one on the way. Congratulations, Scott and Claire. Anyhow, of course, we cannot forget all the great events that are going on to help us ring in the new year. We've got Aaron Cam and the One Drops, one of my favorites. They're going to be bringing down the house at the Old Rock House for New Year's Eve. I love them. They're fantastic. She got bright eyes like the nice blue sky. Anyhow, I'm sorry. I won't sing anymore today. Whatever you decide to do this month, make it a warm, merry month of December. And look forward to seeing you all soon. Take care.